Real.
Jim Harbaugh, all laughs and smiles. Maybe he knew something that we didn't. Like that guy coming back from back surgery would struggle on this day. First drive for the Cowboys, DeMarco Murray. What's going on? Marshall can't drop it that early.
Hey, listen, man, you can't have a cough this early in the season. It's not even cold.
Watching this game early on, I felt like that it was that championship game against you guys, Dion, when we came out with those 3 quick fumbles. I was like, wow.
That was Chris Culliver with a 35-yard score. And then Justin Smith, I'll just, give you a seat. Dallas had to settle for a field goal in a 7-3 deficit.
Right there, 3rd and 1 on the 2 and throw a pass.
How about this pass by Colin Kaepernick, 37 yards to Anquan Bolden?
You know, the best thing about this play is Kaepernick steps up in the pocket, takes the hit, and delivers. I love it.
Next play, watch Kaepernick being Kaepernick. Sidestepping and then tossing to Vernon Davis, Michael.
That's why that makes him so dangerous right there. Just a little bit of time that he buys with the guys he has as weapons, and he can do this. Phenomenal athlete. Really played well today.
14-3 San Francisco. So Dallas has got to get something going, but this ain't it. Eric Reed, the second-year man. Watch him work in the middle of the field, reading Romo's eyes and taking it.
That kid is going to be one of the, if not, he's already one of the premier safeties in the league, and he has return ability as well, and he's very physical, complete safety.
Well, smart kid, too.
Dez Bryant will be sore all night tonight, all day tomorrow. They hit him on that play.
Yeah, Reed doesn't get in. However, Davis would.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that is just one
that's
big
2 hits.
hit.
Is that legal?
That's 2 hits.
Apparently so. So next play, here we go. Vernon Davis, 4 catches all day, 2 of them.
Look at that. That's so athletic that he is right there. You're running to your right, fading away, falling away, but makes a perfect strike to Vernon Davis.
So it's 21-3. Dallas has a chance to get back in this thing. But on 1st and goal, Romo.
Hit him right there. Hit him right there.
He didn't, and so he's looking for his BFF Jason Witten. Instead, it's Patrick Willis.
Can't do that.
He missed the receiver. There's a quick throw. You got to come up and let the ball go. And, boy, he held on to it. And we know what happens when he holds on to it.
That was his 3rd turnover of the first half. Now, the Niners lost both their starting corners. So how about Parrish Cox with his 2nd career INT?
That was great coverage, great pick. But this is what quarterbacks do nowadays because of the rules. Because you can't touch a receiver. They just throw it up there for grabs, praying for a pass interference.
Romo picked off only 10 times all of last season, 3 times here on Sunday. Then that's the rookie out of Ohio State, Carlos Hyde. And the Niners, they had a 28-3 lead. They win it by 11. Sunday night football. Levi Stadium, they've had some problems with the turf, but it looked beautiful as the flag was unfurled.
With the people that's playing on the turf.
Jay Cutler and the Bears coming off that tough home loss to the Buffalo Bills, and Kaepernick, first drive for them. The birthday boy, Michael Crabtree, turning 27.
Great pick. That's not really a pick, man. Wonderful job, just timing of that play.
So was it a pick or was it not?
Yeah, it was a pick, but they didn't call it because they didn't bump into each other.
So it wasn't a pick.
It was a bump.
Kaepernick to Derek Carrier for 22 yards. 1st and goal at the 8. 2 plays later, Frank Gore still running him over, Marshall.
This guy, man, it's unbelievable how he keeps grinding and grinding yards out.
It was 17-zip, and then Cutler looking for one of his banged-up receivers, Alshon Jeffrey. Parrish Cox nearly picks it up, but there's a flag on the play. This might have been the key play of the game. As you can see, Cutler's down. Why? Because Quentin Dial hit him.
Oh, that's it right there. Ooh, that helmet.
Man, this was a lot of flags were thrown tonight. In this
17
game.
accepted in the first half. And then look at Brandon Marshall.
Big boys ball in big games at big times, and that's a big-time play.
That made it just a 10-point halftime deficit. So instead of 17-zip, Niners feeling great. Now they're only up 10. Now, Charles Tillman, he missed half of the year last year because of a torn right triceps. And here, trying to make a play on Michael Crabtree, bangs it up again. Not looking good for Peanut. Later on in the 3rd, Bears down 20-7. Cutler to Brandon Marshall, incomplete. But guess what? We got a flag on the play on Corey Lemonier.
See, that's great.
I know Jim Harbaugh is going to address these penalties, man. They kept drives alive for Chicago.
Then on
extended
3rd
drives.
and 7, looking for Jeffrey. We got a flag on the play. Dante Johnson.
It was double move, Nate.
Yep, and they were killing them with double moves every time. And they can't run
No,
because
can't.
they were hurt.
On to the fourth quarter. Once again, San Francisco had a double-digit lead heading into the fourth. Up 13, but Cutler to Brandon Marshall.
I mean, nothing but a basketball play right there. You go down.
Go down,
Did you
turn
see
around.
that?
Go
Get
down
on
there,
the block.
turn around. I got you.
He could get on the block and post him up. It was beautiful, man. That's a big boy right there,
That's
man.
a young
And
shot.
Time. What is that right
How
there?
about the first-round pick out of Virginia Tech, Kyle Fuller?
That's a great play, man.
Well, that was a play right there.
Wow.
Did he know he caught that ball, or did he say, "Oh God, thank you"?
He was aware it was in the air as he
sir.
was falling,
Did
and he made sure it did not touch the ground.
By the way, Kaepernick flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct after the play for inappropriate
Look at
language.
this right here.
That's
Now
too
put
easy.
big bodies on.
Well, that's to Martellus Bennett, and the Bears have their first lead of the night, 21-20. So Kaepernick, can he lead the charge?
Don't do it, Cap.
It's the rookie again.
Oh, he did it.
Second time in as many possessions.
I hate to see Peanut go out, but
3 picks for Kaepernick, plus a fumble lost.
we got in that thing.
Take one more look as Kaepernick moves to his left, so too does Carrier.
Great job. Great job by that young man right there, man. Great job. Give it back to my MVP. And
4
let him
plays
do this
later,
thing.
Cutler to Brandon Marshall for the hat trick on this evening. Cutler threw for less than 200 yards, but had 4 TD passes and no INT.
What my MVP did?
Yours.
Yes, mine. What did he have again?
4 touchdowns,
How
no
many
INT.
interceptions? Oh my Gucci.
All right, so now Kaepernick trying to fight back, but he gets dropped. Willie Young with the sack.
Figure. Oh, that's a bad. You got to know somebody that fishing. You got it. You got it.
2 plays later, 4th and 6. Kaepernick, without his Pro Bowl tight end Vernon Davis, who hurt an ankle, gets it to Michael Crabtree. That moves the chains for 9 yards. Then after the 2-minute warning, Kaepernick, once again, no Davis, hits Carrier for 14. Now he's in the red zone.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that thing in moving.
Touchdown, 2-point conversion. We got overtime. But 4 plays later, it's 4th and 9. Kaepernick looking for Crabtree, and
Oh, they go Anquan Bolton in the cone now.
San Francisco loses its first ever regular season game at Levi's Stadium, and they were that close to getting a chance to tie it
vision
up.
cone was tight. It wasn't wide. You know, Kurt was talking about the vision cone.
Yeah, that vision cone.
It was tight.
He got it in there.
So the 49ers had won 37 straight games when leading into the fourth quarter by 13 or more points. The last time they lost was December of 2002 for the second straight week. Shoulders a no-go, so Drew Stanton getting the call against the frustrated Niners team.
You go in prime time.
Kaepernick turned it over 4 times in that loss to the Bears last week. First quarter, he came out on fire. He was 9 for his first 9. Michael Crabtree looking like he's on roller derby over there.
Yeah.
That was nice balance right there.
Slow your roll. Yeah, he looked like he had a skating ring.
Niners up 7-3. Third quarter, they're up 14-6. Stanton looking for Michael Floyd. 5 catches, 114 yards. You love this guy, Mike.
Yeah, we know now who is becoming the #1 guy, I guess, in Arizona. Now, Michael Floyd.
Why you just want to do Larry Fitzgerald like that?
Hey,
You just say Michael Floyd coming to number
Hey, don't
1.
forget about this kid right here. John Brown, the rookie out of Pittsburgh State. The kid's a burner.
Yeah, that kid, that can run, man. They like that kid right there, John Brown. They like what he's done.
Next card possession, Stanton. Watch him get clocked by Dan Scuda.
Yes, it was.
Clean hit.
Well,
I mean, and listen, you have a lot of time to get down. You don't get down in time enough.
Scuda got flagged. 16
Scuda gonna put
penalties
you down.
last week as Joe Staley
not right.
can't believe it. Niners had 9 more, including this. Watch Stanton take it from Patrick Willis right on the chest, and they call 52 for a penalty.
That's not a good call.
And watch Joe Staley going crazy on the sidelines. The Pro Bowl lineman is like, what are you doing to our guys? That's
They gotta
25
figure this out,
penalties
man.
in 2 weeks.
I understand the quarterbacks are out of league, but come on now.
Then Stanton to John
thing
Brown.
right.
All 23 points for the Cardinals scored by rookies.
They were hitting Brown, man. Oh, it got something out there in Arizona.
Yeah.
They were hitting Stanton. That's what they were hitting.
Including a great defense.
What you saying?
Arizona?
Tony
Oh,
Jefferson
I like it.
bringing down Kaepernick. Arizona has outscored its opponents this year in the fourth quarter 30-0. Here it's Stanton to Andre Ellington. He had 62 rushing yards to set up another field goal.
That boy fast.
And for the second time in 3 years, the Cardinals are 3-0. Now, 3-0 as they took on San Francisco. By the way, they got the fire alarm pulled in their hotel at 2 a.m. Manuel Acho said, hey, good job, Niners fan.
People get up when they pull the fire alarm in your hotel at 2 in the morning. I sleep like a newborn.
We'll pick it up in the first quarter. Colin Kaepernick dropped by Trent Cole and Connor Barwin. That was big because, shorter punting distance. And so, you know what that means for Andy Lee.
Yes, oh, man, great job right here coming in. First of all, attacking San Francisco with the defense and trying to pin them like that, and then attacking on special team and getting a big play.
Brad Smith recovers, 7-zip, Eagles lead. Second quarter, Anthony Davis, the right tackle, he is out for the Niners. Michael Crabtree apparently getting ready for his Sunday softball game or something. I don't know what he's doing
his
over
foot
there.
right there.
So Kaepernick, what's he going to do? He's going to roll left. What's he going to do? He's going to throw right to Frank Gore.
That's great vision.
That's an unbelievable throw.
That's great vision.
Serious, man.
To see that, that's great vision.
I don't even know what kind of arm you got to have to make that throw.
It's a baseball throw. Yeah, he's a baseball player, man.
It's not a baseball in his hand, though. That thing, that's hard,
Longest catch of Gore's career, by the way.
That's a baseball throw, too.
This was a great play.
Somebody went yard.
Yeah,
we don't talk about
Malcolm Jenkins.
We don't talk about Jenkins a lot, but he's one of the best safeties in the game.
About Malcolm Jenkins.
And the way he played this route was unbelievable.
Fourth career touchdown for him. So why don't we break it down, Prime? What did he do?
He had hook curl. It seems like he had man, seemed like he was beaten, but no, he's going to drop back into his zone right there. Gotcha. Now let's get to the house, baby, because Mama's calling.
All right, so we got
studying right there, buddy.
Clear indicator when a team like to run slants at that down distance.
Right.
Darren Sproles didn't do much on offense, but here on special teams, 82 yards.
Took him a million steps to get there, but
baby
he got
steps.
there.
They call him baby steps, but he get the job done.
The
Every
Eagles
team he
are the
goes
first team since the Chiefs in 2002 with 3 non-offensive touchdowns in the first half. They're up 21-10.
to. Little Roscoe.
Now, Vernon Davis missed last week's game out in Arizona because of ankle and knee issues. 2 catches. He was done for the day with a bad back here.
Yeah, that always hurt when you ain't getting paid enough.
They got some in the locker room for that.
Eagles trying to get it done. Up 8. Nick Foles to Zach Ertz. This might have been the biggest play of the game.
Yeah, this was a big
Antoine
play.
Bethea strips it. Parrish Cox recovers it.
Early in the season for a cough like that.
San Francisco's offense not moving the ball, not doing much of anything, and then you give them a gift right here on the 20-yard line going in.
Ensuing drive, 3rd and 10. Kaepernick to Stevie Johnson with maybe the catch of the year. Watch the Lester Hayes stick him.
It is surely an incredible catch by Stevie Johnson right there. An incredible play by Kaepernick.
Keeping
it alive.
gloves make it almost illegal.
Look at this, though. The ball doesn't even move once it hits his fingertips.
The man could catch. He has good hands.
Man, he has great hands.
Wow.
He'll make plays like this all the time. It's just consistently making a simple play sometimes causing issues.
In the meantime, Nick Foles, 3 straight 300-yard games to open the season. Just threw a pick. Hurt his knee a little bit.
He ain't gonna sit down though.
Well,
That's how he got his
Eagles
job.
lead the NFL with 40 points in the fourth quarter. Jim Harbaugh's team has scored 0. I'm going to guess that's fewest in the NFL.
Yes, that was.
And so here in the fourth, with the Niners up 2, Kaepernick looking for Crabtree. We got a little flag here, but it's offensive pass
It's a
interference.
bad call right there.
Remember,
Bad
it was
call.
3rd and 3, so Kelly elects to take the penalty. And here on 3rd and 13, they're running it with a Kaepernick.
It's the old Green Bay Packers student body lift.
That was the quarterback. They need to keep the ball in his hands, get him out of the pocket, let him do what he's gifted to do.
Led to a Dawson field goal and a 5-point lead. Well, here comes Nick Foles to Jeremy Maclin. Speaking of great catch.
This was the best catch.
That's a great catch.
That was awesome.
It was ruled a catch on the field. Harbaugh challenges, loses his final timeout.
Which one you say now? I need to do
I'm going with that one
top
right there.
playmaking catch of the day. I don't know. The other one won the game, though.
First and goal now. Foles looking for Maclin, who can't even get a paw on this one.
Okay.
Next play, 2nd and goal. Shady McCoy had just 17 yards on the ground. He was the NFL's leading rusher a year ago. This one goes for 5, but he can't quite sniff the goal line.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, that play's supposed to score right there.
Yeah, he's supposed to get in that end.
I'm talking to you, Shady. You're supposed to score right there.
Now on 3rd and goal, Foles looking for Brent Selleck. That's
if he was
not going to get it
frustrated,
done.
then you make that block right there, and that's a touchdown, too.
Foles got to quit falling away from the play. Stand up in that pocket, man.
Instead of kicking the field goal, play fake, Foles, Maclin,
You see?
No.
That was big.
So the Niners get the ball back.
Great hold on by the defense. Great job.
3rd and 5. Frank Gore, who had his first 100-yard effort of the year, is stopped shy. So they had to punt.
Started giving Frank the ball.
A little over a minute and a half to go after a holding penalty on Philly. They run this swing pass to Sproles, and he gets tackled by Aaron Lynch. And now on 4th down, Foles. It's 4th and 24. Where's Freddie Mitchell when you need him?
I don't know.
That doesn't get it done.
Y'all need to do it.
So the Niners improved to 2-2 thanks in part to that offense.
I'm praying for you, Chris.
How about this tweet from Jed York, the CEO of the Niners? Jim Harbaugh's my coach. We're trying to win a Super Bowl, not a personality or popularity contest. Any more questions? Yes, isn't that the guy you picked number 1 overall, Alex Smith? Now he's coming back, and he's throwing a touchdown pass on the Chiefs' first drive to Travis Kelce.
This guy's been balling out. Travis Kelce's been.
Oh, yeah. Doing it. Get it.
Chiefs taking a 7-0 lead, but the guy that pushed Alex Smith out of town, Colin Kaepernick, and got that fat contract, to Anquan Bolden for a gain of 27.
I got him back-to-back win right there.
Still getting it done.
Just a beast of a player.
7 plays later, it's Cap to Stevie Johnson, who's wide open.
They got to fix this.
Lead.
They got to fix this.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he's finding other people and scoring touchdowns.
No, if they're not going to call PI on this, they got to stop calling
I
how they
got
call
what you
it.
mean. You're talking about the referees.
Come on, refs.
Jamal Charles, this is his longest run of the year, 26 yards.
Hey, they start to come in bunches. I'm going to tell you now.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you now. Niles Davis been coming in. The defense been relaxing. He's been gashing them.
And you can add another weapon, the 4th-round pick, DeAnthony Thomas. Watch this kid.
That boy's fast.
He's got fast, but also look at the power at the end. Excuse me.
Take that. Take that.
I like it.
That's his first NFL touchdown.
There's more coming.
And he's finishing it off strong, and he stays in bounds, by the way. There's the cleat mark if you need proof. 4th quarter, Niners down 1, deep in their own territory. The fake punt to Craig Dahl.
This is what I love about Jim Harbaugh, man. This guy, I played with him. He's my quarterback. He's all about winning football games at all costs. He'll hurt anybody's
right
feelings.
there, Marshall. That was a gutsy call.
And how about the catch by Brandon Lloyd, who I think is on the Niners for the 6th time?
Got to give B. Lloyd credit. I will. Now, hey, wait a minute. That's a play right there now.
Is that Cooper again?
Now, that rivals what Dez did, too, right there. That's up on that Dez catch right there.
They had to settle for a Dawson field goal and a 2-point lead. Ensuing Chiefs drive, Alex Smith's pass is knocked down. Now, here's maybe the biggest play of the game. Dawson trying another 50-plus yard field goal, but the Chiefs are called for too many men on the field. It's an automatic first down for the Niners. Jim Harbaugh, what did you think of that? Yeah, they love me. Well, maybe they don't, but you'll take the first down. It led to a Dawson field goal and a 5-point lead. Now, 20 years ago, a former Niners quarterback haunted San Francisco by beating them with a come-from-behind drive. So fast forward to the present day.
Isn't it amazing how that works, man? My mind boggles on this.
Here you go, the storybook ending, Alex Smith. It's a bad ending. Picked off by Parrish Cox, and it's a trying week for those San Francisco 49ers and Jim Harbaugh, but they get a win.
Let's get you right to the highlights. Big night in St. Louis, and the Rams were up to par, at least early in this game. Big anniversary. All the guys are there. Our very own Marshall Falk in town to celebrate the 15-year anniversary of the 1999 Super Bowl season. Kurt Warner also on hand to celebrate. Colin Kaepernick, Austin Davis. Everyone ready. Rams have it early in this game, and guys, right from the start, there was something about this offense. Davis had them cooking.
The greatest show on turf part 2, huh? I just thought there was pretty good game planning to begin with right here. Benny Cunningham, takes it from a yard, kind of can't get knocked off his feet, get on the scoreboard in that opening drive right there. Kind of mixed it up a little bit. Tavon Austin with a couple of runs.
Niners, couple of possessions later, Colin Kaepernick trying to find Vance McDonald. McDonald is hit by Rodney McLeod, fumbles, and James Laurinaitis recovers.
This was a physical game plan. A lot of big hits and some personal foul penalties. Very intense divisional game.
Right on the ball.
Textbook.
Tough for McDonald to protect that ball with the hat's right on it like that.
And the Rams opportunistic early in this game. This is the very next play. Their offense onto the field. And the Auburn star, Trey Mason, going 24 yards, looking awfully dynamic on that play. First career carry. Pretty good one for Mason. 3 plays later, this is a 3rd and short. Davis faking.
Wide open.
Lance Kendricks opened for the touchdown. And how about this start? 14-0 St. Louis.
At this point, it did not look good for San Francisco, I must say. Baldy, I thought your prediction was almost right here. 14-0.
They ran out of juice pretty fast here. That was the highlight right there.
So who would the Niners turn to but none other than Colin Kaepernick, their star quarterback, dropping back. Brandon Lloyd.
This is what not to do 24 seconds before halftime. You're right, Baldy. I think this changed the game for everybody. Gave San Francisco a lift and really punched the Rams right in the gut.
80-yard touchdown, longest completion of Kaepernick's career. Baldy, all kinds of breakdowns in that secondary.
Yeah, it's totally unnecessary. I mean, that's the only chance that Harbaugh had right there is to take a deep shot. Why not? Double move. And double move on the outside. They got the other corner, Gaines on the other side, did the same thing later in the game.
Niners were down 14-10 at halftime, third quarter. Kaepernick starting to churn out some yardage, up 23 yards along that sideline. Puts him in business. 3 plays later, a third and short. Kaepernick over the middle to Vernon Davis, but T.J. McDonald knocks the pass away. McDonald, however, called for holding, first down for the Niners. 6 plays later, Kaepernick dropping back, rolling out of the pocket, across his body with a nifty throw. DJ, how about put a little air under that pass,
that's
DJ?
the question with Kaepernick. Is his touch? It doesn't get much better than this. Almost looks like he's trying to dump the ball down.
And across his body.
Across his body.
Teardrop.
Beautiful teardrop. You hit it, Nate. That ball dropped from the ceiling. Beautiful play by Kaepernick.
Next San Francisco possession. Kaepernick dropping back. Look who's open this time. Michael Crabtree, Nate, all of their weapons getting involved.
Oh, man, we had single safety look. We call this a Dino route. That's a post, corner post. When you don't have a safety inside, I know Crabtree's at the line saying, please give my QB some time because I'm about to score a touchdown.
Hey,
he did.
When you're weaving, Nate,
DJ Gaines
when you're weaving,
you're leaving. Leaving.
Rams haven't trying to answer the down 10 at this point early in the fourth, and the Niners getting after Davis. 5th sack of the night for the Niners. Rams would punt the ball 3 plays later. A couple of possessions later for the Niners. Kaepernick trying to put the game away, rolling out, throwing end zone.
That's in volleyball. It's called the husband-wife serve. You put it in between both of them.
He was going to McDonald, but Davis like, look, I don't have any of these. Let me get it on him.
Oh, no. They're going to have to talk about that in the locker room.
Yeah.
And McDonald was not too happy. Neither was that man, Jim Harbaugh. 3 plays later. This is 4th and goal. Harbaugh rolling the dice. Carlos Hyde gets stuffed. However, another bad penalty, unnecessary roughness against that defense. Rams would take over.
It's just Hail Marys. Hail Marys on the deep ball right there. I mean, there's no timing whatsoever on the wide receivers in those shots.
Niners just could not seem to put this game away. Frank Gore gets stuffed for no gain, so the Rams would take over. Ensuing St. Louis possession. Davis throws to the end zone. Stedman Bailey falls incomplete.
A little more patience from your quarterback. You got a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein with the field goal to cut it to a 1-score game. And then the Niners defense putting the game away. The offense couldn't do it, so their defense comes up. Dante Johnson on the pick 6. Austin Davis helplessly looking on from the sideline as the San Francisco 49ers win it. 31-17. Colin Kaepernick, second most passing yards that he has thrown in a game. 343, 3 touchdowns, and the Niners back from the 14-0 deficit.
Peyton Manning, 3 more touchdowns to pass Brett Favre's record. In fact, Favre was on game day morning and said this.
I'm not surprised a bit that he is going to break it.
You knew this was coming, huh?
Well, I mean, you know, that's what records are for, I guess, to be broken.
Mooch is on meal number 6 at the Favre household, by the way, guys, right now. Peyton got it going early. Emmanuel Sanders, boy, what a pickup he's been.
Nephew, SMU, baby.
Yeah, he is playing well. That's been a great pickup, man.
Next Broncos possession, Manning to Wes Welker. He's wide open, diving to the end zone, initially ruled out, but then they confirm, they say, yes, it's a touchdown, so that ties the all-time record with Brett Favre at 508.
The receivers are not breaking stride. We call those dimes. They were perfect passes.
On to the second quarter. Broncos up 14-3. Manning to Julius Thomas for the record.
That may be the only pass that Peyton Manning can throw on the money. Maybe.
Next play, we got a little tripsies, and that's a sack for Chris Borland.
He would have completed that one.
Patrick Willis.
Boy, it was wide open.
Next play, 3rd and goal. The record setter to Demaryius Thomas, the pretty footwork, and there's number 509, an NFL record. And then, it's a cute little playground keep away. See, I know how Peyton feels sometimes.
That's all right there.
John Elway looking down, and then the tweets come pouring in from Brett Favre. On to 600. Emmitt Smith, rushing record. Congrats to Peyton. And then, how about LeBron? Surprised it wasn't a Cowboys tweet. Big Cowboys fan. Even Colin Kaepernick cracking a smile, the other QB.
Yeah, he tweeted too.
Yeah.
He wasn't smiling much this night because it's hard to smile when you're on your back.
He tweeted hell.
He was sacked 6 times on this evening as the Niners suffered the 3rd worst loss in the Harbaugh era.
6 pieces? Wow. Yeah, they were tough right there.
DeMarcus Ware getting that one. On to the 3rd. Kaepernick.
Great
picked
read,
off by Aqib Talib.
Reasons, baby. He's the vice president.
It's just a great read right there of the routes that were being ran.
And then the next play, look at this pretty pass from Manning.
Damn.
That was a perfect pass, man. A great job by Daenerys holding him up on the outside. Such a big body, that 88 clubber right there, making the play.
33rd career 4-touchdown game. All right, Rams, Niners. Jim Harbaugh trying to fire up his troops a little bit. Well, it worked on this play. The Rams defense was outstanding on this day, except for this play, and I'm not sure.
That don't make sense.
That's a good job by Anquan Bolden, though, recognizing, stopping right there, reversing field, and making a play.
Well, as I mentioned, the Rams defense, here comes Robert Quinn. He had 2 of their 8 sacks, forcing the fumble, recovered by
sacks they had, Chris?
8.
How many?
They had 8.
8?
They had 6 coming into the day.
How hard it is to have 8 sacks versus a mobile quarterback.
Well, here come the Rams. Austin Davis. You know, this offense had less than 200 total yards on the day.
AD.
But there's 21 of them for Kenny Britt.
AD.
Now, right before halftime, Bill Dawson trying to give the Niners the lead. His field goal attempt is short. And watch Tavon Austin. Does he run it out?
It's the whole long player of the year.
You better get out of there with the football. He gets tackled. The ruling on the field is the ball got out from the end zone. Now, forward momentum is reviewable, so they took a look at it, but didn't have enough evidence to overturn it, so that is not a safety.
They're going to drill this him tomorrow.
On to the 4th. Andy Lee, former Pro Bowl punter with the
man, what is wrong with
9-iron shank.
Yeah.
That's a punt of 23 yards out at the 29, led to a Zerline field goal and a Rams 3-point lead.
No, Tavon had just took one back. Then they had to re-kick it, so he was scared to kick it straight down the field. He shanked it.
All right, under a minute to go.
That's what happened.
Colin Kaepernick on 3rd and 5, looking for Michael Crabtree. He doesn't get it, but he does get PI on Tremaine Johnson.
Marsh, your defense coordinator put those young corners out there in situations that I don't understand.
Find out who they are.
2 plays later, Kaepernick to Crabtree. They rule it a catch, but no touchdown.
That ball never crossed that goal line.
So they did actually review this. It was a catch, but it was not a touchdown. So you got the clock ticking and ticking and ticking. Now you have a timeout left on the goal line. What do you do?
To Frank Gore, man. What is wrong with y'all?
They throw it away.
Left too.
And then Kaepernick keeps it himself. He gets in, but the ball does not. It ends up on the ground, recovered by James Laurinaitis of the Rams.
3rd and goal.
Listen, all of that took place because the Rams were dominating the line of scrimmage.
Dominating.
Pretty much the whole game. And that's why this play was called and the other plays before it, where they didn't just hand the ball to Frank Gore.
Trouble.
4 teams in the Bayou. No Willis, no Bowman against Drew Brees and the Saints, who haven't lost at home in their last 11 games. First quarter, Saints opening drive, 3rd and 8. Drew Brees picked off by Antoine Bethea. This Niners defense came out balling.
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. Something's going on with Drew Brees.
So here comes San Francisco. 2nd and goal, Frank Gore. Here's an amazing stat. It's the Niners' first rushing touchdown since week 3.
Yeah.
They noticeably got back to their personality today.
Second
Formations,
quarter,
runs.
Kaepernick, Anquan Bolden.
Just a grown man.
He got either a knee or a buttocks or something down. So that's a good catch. Of course, play would be reviewed. Every scoring play is. And that is indeed a touchdown and a 21-10 lead. Here's a critical play because we're right before halftime. Saints still have a couple timeouts left. Brees goes into the middle of the field, and Chris Culliver picks it off.
There's no reason for Drew Brees to make this throw. I don't know if he didn't see the corner sloughing off. I think Kenny Stills, if you keep running up the sideline, you hold that corner, and now the throw, you get Jimmy Graham trying to elevate to make that catch.
Niners up 21-10 at recess. On to the third. It's 3rd and 15, and Kaepernick looking for Bolden. Anquan had a big day with 6 catches, but he was targeted 15 times and had a handful of drops.
That's so unlike Anquan Bolden. Prides himself in catching the ball. Oh, man, I want that one back.
Probably has 6 if he grabs that.
Oh, yeah, no, without a doubt.
So here come the Saints. Mark Ingram, undoubtedly their #1 running back. First time in his career, 3 straight 100-yard efforts. Look at this. Get off me!
I'm not going to tell you guys what kind of slap that was, but it was that kind of slap.
Thank you. He had 27 carries for $120. 3 plays later, watch Brees and the pirouette to get out of pressure and finding Jimmy Graham.
Hey, I think he was saying to Kaepernick, you're not the only athlete playing quarterback out here.
Watch
Look at
this.
that.
Get past 2
I think I made that move before.
defenders. And the Saints' deficit is just 4. Same score, on to the 4th, about 5 minutes to go. Brees looking for his Pro Bowl tight end, Jimmy Graham. Been very silent since he came back from injury. But here on 3rd and 9, work in the middle of the field for a gain of 13. And then 4 plays later, with just over 3 to go, it's 4th and 3. We're going for it. Brees, Marcus Colston, slides past defenders, picks up 24. And then 3 plays later, under 2 minutes to go, it's 3rd and goal. Where do you go, Coach Billick?
I'm going to go to my big man, and I can't believe they're still not jam. You can't one guy on Jimmy Graham. You can't do it. Jam him, then let someone cover him. But you can't. I don't care if it's corner, safety,
I
linebacker.
do the Calvin Johnson rule. Put 2 guys on and make them go somewhere else.
All right, so the Niners coming back 3rd and 10. Kaepernick to Michael Crabtree. That moves the chains if he actually hung on to the ball. So you got to go for it. 4th down, and this is Kaepernick at his best. Rolling right, using the arm strength, but what in the world are the Saints defenders doing?
Not defenders, defender. Just one. Kenny Vaccaro. I have no idea what he was thinking.
You saw this on the backside. He saw him scramble. He collapsed. See, where are you going?
Why are you collapsing?
Exactly right. You're going to go across the field and run down Colin Kaepernick if he runs the ball?
So it's a gain of 51, and they get Phil Dawson on the field from 45 yards out to tie it, and that is strike. That's like a Falk drive on 18.
Yeah. Now
right?
you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Okay, good. So we're tied at 24. You think we're going to overtime. Except Drew Brees gets it to midfield with 5 ticks left, and there's 1 play to go. Brees with the Hail Mary in the bayou, and Jimmy Graham goes up and gets it.
Come on, man. That ref. I've never seen the flag thrown.
In this, you're right. Now, it should have. It's a penalty.
Yes.
But you never see it in this situation.
Harris Cox is the guy that gets pushed, and he also just got the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. So we're going to overtime. Saints, they had to punt on their first possession. So the Niners, if they kick a field goal, they win. All right, let's get the circle off the screen, guys. Kaepernick pressured and dropped. He was sacked 8 times a week ago, 4 more times on Sunday, so they had to punt, which actually ended up working out for San Francisco. Because Brees, inside his own 20, with Ahmad Brooks, he's got his name over his head. They still can't see him. And he knocks it loose, and Chris Borland, the outstanding rookie out of Wisconsin, falls on the rock.
Right there, Ahmad Brooks just kept working, outworked Teron Armstead, got around. And Drew Brees, you got to have that clock in your head, Coach. You backed up.
Normally climbs the pocket better. The Rams doing without Patrick Willis, without Navarro Bowman, without Aldon Smith. It could get a little scary when these guys
So
come
they're
back.
just going to kick it with Phil Dawson, who, with the Tom Candiotti knuckleball, delivers. And whoo! The Niners saved their season with the overtime win. What about the Giants and the Niners? Aldon Smith back for the first time after serving a 9-game suspension. Eli Manning. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Picked off by Chris Borland early.
Borland
You
is
believe in
all
Eli?
in
That's
there.
a lie.
I'm still believing Eli.
That's a lie.
I do.
Borland's first career INT, playing for the injured Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman on the inside.
A pick or two don't matter to either. See?
Yeah, this one hurt, though. In the red zone.
That's a lie.
Michael Wilhoit with the INT. Tom Coughlin, your thoughts on that? Yep.
Eli gonna have that same look. Touchdown.
Third quarter, Niners up just 2. Colin Kaepernick to Michael Crabtree. I didn't know he had this gear.
When you see what Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie did on this play, it makes me angry.
I'm telling you, that's secondary for the Giants. For real, I'd play the scout team before I play them cats, man.
PRC, you better than that, baby. You better than that. One of the best in the game to me. Play like it, man.
Team high 4th touchdown grab this year for Crabtree. Third quarter, after a Giants field goal, Josh Brown with the onside kick, and the Giants recover. However, we've got some controversy. Jim Harbaugh wants him to look at it because he thinks his guy, Bubba Ventrone, had possession.
They deboed this thing.
And should have been down there, but no. The referee said he never had full possession, so it is indeed Giants football.
It did.
Now, that's the good news. The bad news is they let Eli throw it. That's INT number 3. Eric Reed picking it up.
Once Eli gets that first in time,
Eli get locked in.
He's one of the best safeties.
Eric Reed. Eli gonna have that same look.
All right, so Giants get it back. 4th and inches. Rashad Jennings back for the first time in over a month, and he can't get inches.
See, what we don't say right now is Eli is throwing 4 interceptions and they still in the game. That says a lot.
Yeah.
Well, here's their 4th, right here.
Well, my bad.
That's all right.
I miscounted.
You lose track when he throws this many. I get it. Chris Culliver with the 4th.
And he just lets him go.
Good job, Eli.
And, of course, giving it to the next coach of the Raiders, Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, stop.
Why you say that, man?
Come on. Eli, how good is Odell Beckham Jr. going to be?
Grown man. That's grown man business right there.
I want him to be good down here. In a minute.
That's grown man business right there, y'all.
Yeah.
1 buttocks equals 2 feet on the grab, by the way. So now you get into the interesting play calling section for the Giants. 1st and goal. All right, you want to run a fade, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
2nd down. Well, guys, Plexico Burris didn't come through that tunnel. Do they get paid by the fade?
At least you should get the ball or PI. These receivers do not. Please go watch Dez Bryant run this.
All right, so now 4th down. We're going to throw it. It's going to get tipped, and you know what that means. Oh, that's a 5-pack, a bad 5 of interceptions for Eli for the 2nd time in his career. Washington at San Francisco. How are these guys getting along these days?
Yeah. Let's see.
Both of them sold each other out.
Second play of the game, Aldon Smith with his first sack of the year.
You do know he's coming, right, RG3? You know when you have the ball in your hand, people won't you.
Sometimes in the NFL, you just got to get rid of the ball, baby.
Niners offense has not been good lately, but here Colin Kaepernick finds Anquan Boldin. He had his first 100-yard day of the season.
Florida State.
Boy, this dude right here, man. This dude here is just absolutely incredible, and we will show you in a minute.
RG3 meeting Ray McDonald. He was sacked 5 times on this day.
Keep it going, buddy.
Peeling himself off the turf all afternoon.
Both of them peeling themselves off something.
He was 11 of 19 for a $106. 106 yards passing. Here's 24 of them to Pierre Garçon.
That's another 88 right there, 88 clubber, baby. I know it ain't going right for you, but you in the club.
Finally went right for Alfred Morris, who had his first 100-yard game in his last 18 chances.
You know, that's a lot of games, man.
Yeah. 17 without 100 yards for him. He's too good.
Especially with the way he started.
All right, 4th and 2, waning seconds of the first half. Niners go for it. Kaepernick to Michael Crabtree.
Pay that man.
That's good work. Watch the tippy toes. Led to a Phil Dawson field goal and a Niners 3-point halftime lead. On to the second half. Washington trying to move. Griffin can't get out the way.
Get rid of it. It's got to go.
Eric Reed and Aaron Lynch make an RG3 Subway sandwich. However, Lynch flagged for helmet-to-helmet contact.
Where else you gonna hit it? You go low, they gonna call it.
The ball. Nobody open right there. He got to eat that, boy.
It would lead to a Washington field goal and a 10-10 game. On to the 4th inconvenient truth, and the truth is Somebody's fumbled in consecutive games. That's Frank Gore.
That's not usual from the guy from the U. Y'all know that, man. Stop playing around. That's not what he does. Frank does football.
Led to a Washington field goal, and they're up 3. But here come the Niners. Watch this play. Kaepernick to Bolden.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pounded by Ryan Clark.
When the receiver that gets hit keeps going, and you get 15 yards for unnecessary roughness, but you still on the ground.
That tells you
what
how.
What tell you about the receiver?
That boy is a beast, man. Just flat out, man.
Florida State.
And that ain't the first time he's taken hits like that and done this. He is a physical beast. That boy, that's bad, man.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's classy. That's classy.
3 plays later, it's not Gore, it's the rookie Carlos Hyde giving the Niners the lead.
You know, just go run over me and keep going like this. Like I don't feel like
So does RG3 have it in him with under a minute to go? The answer is not so much. Justin Smith knocks it away. Mont Brooks, who decided to play the entire game, picks it up, and the Niners improve to 7-4.
Peel the man off the carpet.
A huge day in the National Football League, especially in the NFC, as we had 6 teams in action, 3 games, all of them with some sort of implication, but none bigger than the 49ers.
The game hadn't even started and he's confused.
Well, he lost his hat on the American flag, so, that would cause you to be confused. Richard Sherman, not allowed a touchdown to Bolden or Crabtree in his
Don't
career.
do it, Colin.
Bad pass, throwing the ball inside. You can't do that on Richard Sherman. It's Shermanator. You know what's going to happen.
Colin should have watched our pregame show. I could have helped him out there.
Yeah, take another look.
Well, just
a
throw
huge
the
night
ball
for Richard
outside.
Sherman.
Like, Lloyd is breaking outside. Throw it to his outside shoulder. Richard Sherman's playing inside out. It's simple.
Willie, be quiet. He's great with a capital G.
I don't think that's who Jim Harbaugh was referring to. 6 plays later, Russell Wilson hits Doug Baldwin.
Nice play across the middle. He stood in the pocket that time, delivered a dart.
Sure did.
All right, so that sets up 1st and goal. Here they are at 2nd and goal. Wilson hits Robert Turbin in the flat. Tiptoes in.
Taking what the defense is giving him, making the good decisions, getting the ball out of his hands. Results in the touchdown, and you like that.
I love the touchdown. You ever seen how big Turbin's biceps are, Willie?
I actually have. I stood right next to them. 2nd quarter, next Seahawks drive. Look at him just escaping.
How frustrating is that, Willie?
That part of the play was great, but this right here, what is he on Madden? About a 60 speed, about a 50 speed?
Tony Moriarty's speed on Madden is a 61.1.
Look at it.
Right, take another look.
In the pocket, being able to elude. This is why Russell Wilson is so special. And the entire time, he's keeping his eyes down the field.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So NBC had the shot clock on Russell scrambling around, 7.5 seconds, and then I think Pete should have challenged this one, Amber. But hey, the extension
might have been there.
Because guess what, Willie? What happens about this defense from the 49ers?
They're pretty good in the red zone.
Right. They held him to 3 points. They didn't even score off that.
Yep, there we go. So there we go later in the 3rd. Colin Kaepernick.
You see his body language? That says it all.
His body language said, hey, big dummy, throw me the ball.
Well, again, right here, Richard Sherman's not even watching him. He's reading the quarterback the entire time.
Oh, temper tantrum. I love it. What'd you call it, Amber? Passion?
Just passion. That's all. 4th quarter, 49ers trailing 19-3. Colin Kaepernick. Bobby Wagner's after him.
Under pressure.
Don't do it.
He did it.
Hey, 4th quarter, interception, Colin Kaepernick versus Seattle. It's becoming a trend, a bad one.
All right, so that's Sherman's 2nd interception of the game.
Here's him scrambling. He's trying to make a play. He's trying to make something happen, but you got to be able to make better decisions, especially when the receiver's not open.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Colin scrambled out, had clear vision that Richard was in front of the wide receiver. Throw it high and away. Don't throw it low and inside.
Richard Sherman waving bye-bye to the crowd as the Seahawks win 19-3. They move up in the wild card standings to the number 5 spot right now. A huge game for Marshawn Lynch with 104 yards.
Niners, Raiders.
It is going to be good once we get in the dome where you guys are time.
Jim, tell him, Mark Davis, so where's my office going to be in this building? I know it's
Don't shoot the messenger, but the message is real.
Colin Kaepernick. Let's see here. First play of the game.
Yeah, you don't rub it in.
I ain't rubbing it in. I just told them the truth. They ain't want to hear the truth from me. I want to hear it from everybody else.
Well, here the truth is, this is just a bad pass.
This ain't the way you start off a game. This is not the way you draw it up.
Picked off by Brandon Ross. It would lead to a 57-yard field goal by Sebastian Janikowski and a 3-0 Raiders lead.
Good brains, Ross.
You know, this is a Niners offense that has scored fewer than 20 now in 6 of its last 7 games. Kaepernick struggling. They can't get the running game. I mean, this is...
Now, you got a running game. You just don't want to give it to Frank Gore continuously. You got a running game.
All right, here we go. Keep your eye on Donald Penn. He's 6'4", 340. Offensive lineman, tackle eligible. And Donald Penn has 4 career catches, 3 for touchdowns. And big fella, word of warning. Don't dance. We are on a fault line out here, brother.
I tell you what, though, you can see the type of athlete that big fella is. He had to reach down to catch that ball. Reach down, bent at the hips, pulled it in, got his big fat butt in the end zone.
Derek Carr, one of his 3 touchdown tosses. That's a Michael Rivera who had a 100-yard day, and I don't know what that is.
By the way, Frank Gore, 12 rushes, 63 yards. Why stop giving him the ball?
And later on, Cap trying to make something happen with his team down 11. But it's C. Wood with his 59th career INT.
Hall of Famer, much gamer.
They are already chiseling his bust for Canton, Ohio.
C. Wood.
Hey, look who's 1, 2, and 3, the Raiders. And we'll show them to you at the end of the show.
Dallas Philly.
Pete Carroll said, hey, you know what, Jim? I know a great place in Oakland if you're looking to buy over there. Niners and Seahawks and Frank Gore. 8 straight games under 100 yards. On 4th and 1, look at him doing his thing, Marshall.
And I like when Frank Gore is running like this. 4th and 1, down 3. Jim Harbaugh said, we got to get this touchdown.
Later on, up 7-3, Colin Kaepernick keeping it alive. Out to Bruce Miller. It is a gain of 22, but they lost more than that on this play because Frank Gore concussed. Why? Trying to block Bobby Wagner.
Man, what Bobby Wagner got under his pads?
It didn't look like much, but I hope he's okay. But I tell you what, early on, Colin Kaepernick looked like something.
All right, end of the first half. This is Eric Reed picking off Russell Wilson, and he got a shot.
One block.
He got a shot
Russell
here.
Wilson did a great job making sure that this thing cuts all the way back, man. It slows him down.
And on this play, Russell Okung running into Ray McDonald.
Gotta stay high.
Yep.
Gotta
and
stay
Okung
high.
on the sideline. Get out my face! And he's probably spitting out some chiclets there. Third quarter, still 7-3. Kaepernick, the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, guys. Dropped it half dozen more times.
Yeah, he took some hits today.
Bobby Wagner got him.
They got to fix that. He's looking at the pressure way too much.
How about Marshawn Lynch ran for more than 90 yards on this day?
Listen, man, I'm telling you something, man. I don't want this guy talking. I'm so afraid of this guy when he gets to football. A beast shouldn't talk.
And then look at this. He lets the handshakes do the talk. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna do somebody. I'll run over somebody else right next.
Next Niners drive down 3. Kaepernick dropped by Jordan Hill. He was sacked 6 more times.
He's looking at the pressure. Eyes not downfield. I know what Jim Harbaugh telling him.
In 2 games against Seattle, they scored a total of 10 points. Russell Wilson, leading rusher among quarterbacks.
How does San Francisco fall for that play? Y'all run that play.
Because it's Marshawn Lynch. He's faking that ball, too. That's why he fall for it.
On to the 4th, 3rd and 5. Wilson looking for the rookie, Paul Richardson, incomplete. However, check your Moody ring.
Dean Blandino, fix this. Fix this.
Called for using the crown of that helmet. That's a no-no, so it's
Take
a
the helmet
first down.
off if you don't want him to use it.
Then Wilson finds the rookie Paul Richardson, first career touchdown.
Great throw. That was a great throw. That was he right in that needle.
Now 4th and 1. Niners, they got to go for it with under 6 to go, and Bruce Miller ain't going to get it.
They're going to try to run that play again.
And based on the Lions win earlier, the Niners are eliminated from the playoffs.
Don't point to me.
Thought would happen. We thought we were going to have 2 upsets. We had one doozy of a game in Santa Clara. Jim Harbaugh coaching. These his final games as the head man at the 49ers. Niners have had trouble on offense. They hadn't scored 17 in 5 straight games. They were at 21 points early in the second quarter.
Yeah, Antoine Bethea. Good year by Bethea this year. Been a real spark for this San Francisco defense.
21-0 at that point. It was 28-7
Yeah.
at the half.
Yeah, I'm going to Michigan after this game.
Oh,
sorry.
Third quarter, though, different story in the second half here. Colin Kaepernick, Heath, we were watching the game together. You said, just don't make any big mistakes and you'll be fine.
Smart, be smart. Oh, that's not smart.
Ball comes loose. Ball goes into the end zone. Ball covered by the Chargers. Take one more look at it. It's just a ball security issue as Ricardo Matthews would end up getting to him.
Freeney gets a half on that. He get a half a sack.
Freeney got a half.
Well, this right here is a momentum shifter because they got right back in the game after this turnover.
But still, you thought, okay, Niners still have the lead if they can get a drive going. Forget a drive.
Don't squat, Weddle.
A lightning strike. Colin Kaepernick, flag was against the Chargers, didn't count. 90-yard touchdown run, second longest run by a quarterback in NFL history.
He didn't throw a touchdown.
No.
He ran one.
He ran one. You run him 90, don't worry about throwing anything anywhere. Fourth quarter now. The Niners ball leading 35-28. Colin Kaepernick. And
you let them stay in the game and you run out of bounds.
You run out of bounds.
You run a quarterback sweep on 3rd and 5. That's an indictment on your quarterback. And then your quarterback runs out of bounds.
49ers forced to punt. A touchdown can tie the game. Phillip Rivers on 4th and 6. Converts. 17-yard gain by Eddie Royal. 4 plays later, it's 4th down again. 4th and 10. Dontrell
Yes, it is. Sticks route, Nate.
For everybody at home watching this, fourth down conversions are hard to come by. You got to appreciate it when it's going on.
And they just hit
two with under 2 minutes left to go they had, and now the game-tying touchdown. Malcolm Floyd from 11 yards out, 35-35. Remember, the game was 21-0 at one point. End of regulation, Phil Dawson had a swing from 60 yards out and didn't have a chance. It was wide and short and everything else, and we go into overtime. Niners win the coin flip. Niners take the football. Niners have the football, run an end around.
It's like a great play right here.
He's got some yards.
Eric Weddle makes up for his mistake earlier. Let Colin Kaepernick run right
he had
past him.
the ball in his right hand running on the left side of the field. Young mistake right there.
All security.
Great officiating, really, in overtime. They got that one right live. They called it a fumble, looked at it, though, in review, and confirmed it. Chargers move it down the field, and the Chargers cap off the, it's the biggest comeback in Charger history. It actually ties the biggest comeback. Phillip Rivers, 21 points down. They were 06 and 83. They came from 21 points down as well. Levi Stadium, a shootout there, 38-35, the final in overtime. The Chargers stay alive in the AFC playoffs.
Jim Harbaugh and the Niners agreed to part ways after San Francisco's game against Arizona. More on that throughout the show. Brian Lindley, 228 pass attempts without a touchdown. That is an NFL record. So at the 20, why don't we just run a flea flicker? From the 20? Never seen this before. That's Michael Floyd for the touchdown.
Bruce Arians didn't pull anything out the hat, man. He almost pulled this off, too.
It's the only way they can score.
Well, here come the Niners. Colin Kaepernick on 3rd and 8, hitting Anquan Bolden.
Get out. Get out. Let me see you do
Look at the referee.
Yeah.
Referee right with him.
Only 2 catches on the day, but that one went for 76 and a touch.
Referee right with him.
I love that Quando, man. Quando's a dog, boy.
Second quarter, Lindley,
You're a trip.
he looked much better in this game. 23 of 39 for 316. Threw a couple of touchdowns. Here's the other one to Floyd. Nice effort to get into the end zone, and Arizona has a 17-13 lead at the break.
Getting comfortable, guys. It's going to be dangerous for the playoffs. I believe.
How much pressure?
Third quarter,
I don't know.
Lindley
I ain't feeling nothing.
looking for John Brown.
He got a jacket, though.
He was prone to the INT on Sunday. This one picked up by Chris Culliver.
It's okay, it's a completion, though.
Lindley intercepted 3 times on this day. And watch Bruce Arians' reaction.
So all Bruce say, make sure the ball don't hit the ground.
Bruce say, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Where you throwing at?
You know there's Iron Man in the white, right?
Where are you throwing at? Then Kaepernick to Bruce Miller. Look at him work the tippy toes.
That ain't have nothing to do with Lindley right there.
That play would be reviewed. But it stands. Both feet are into the end zone, and the Niners take a 20-17 lead. And then Lindley again, as Marshall likes to say, well, at least it didn't hit the ground.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Craig
completion.
Dahl taking it
That's a completion.
and giving it to his coach, Jim Harbaugh. Next stop, Ann Arbor, or at least that's the way it sounded afterward.